All right, yes, now that tech issues are gone, and aside from that matter, let's just jump into it. So we're gonna be doing some like, PvP, just so I can kind of like warm up and actually play the game. And then like when we get people who want to duel, if that does happen, we'll just jump into the duel room. For now, let's just jump into it right now. We're still at gold rank, but we're still gonna be playing Burning Abyss. I really like this deck. So far, this is actually performing pretty well. The only cards I'm not super sold on are potentially Floodgate Trap Holes. I'm thinking I might want to switch them out because these have too much of a condition for me to want to be able to use. Anyway, yo, Wolfen, good to see you. Hope you are doing well. How's it going? I actually picked up some new stuff for Gabi, so I'm really looking forward to it. Like, I picked up the new Goro, like, Goblin that gives everything haste. And like this really interesting card too, so I'm pretty excited for some of the magic stuff. Seto Kaiba. I swear it's always Kaiba. Like Kaiba's just such a popular character, I guess, to play. Interesting. We'll see how it goes. We'll definitely see how this goes. All right, so we're going first. That's actually fine because we actually opened up with Tour Guide. Opening up a Tour Guide is really good. Not much Wolfen. I appreciate it. Can't complain. Playing Stacklands at the moment. Never heard of Stacklands. What kind of game is it, if you don't mind me asking? Because I have yet to actually hear a game called Stacklands. So we're gonna summon Dante, put him in defense mode. Obviously. We're gonna detach Skarm at least, and so we'll be able to get a search during the end phase. We'll just mill too. Yo, we hit Seer and Alich. That's actually pretty decent. So yeah, we're gonna trigger Seer because we might as well, because we just give it a free monster. Skarm has to stay in the grave to resolve, so we just got to keep him on the field anyway. Yeah, so we're going to do that. And then we are going to... I mean, actually, both are going to be fine, because we're in a state where we don't really need to special summon our Burning Abyss, because we have a lot of things going on. Giving myself a challenge to play on short days. I can't let anyone die or I restart. So is it kind of like a... just like a survival game where you try to like keep people alive or something like that? I mean, it sounds pretty interesting. I suppose I can grab Farf if things get out of hand. It's a villager card game. Oh, interesting. That sounds pretty cool. I might have to look into it. I'm actually gonna copy the name of this layer so I can check it out. So Stacklands. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Seems pretty interesting. Is there a tight learning curve or anything like that? Remy, yo, welcome. It's good to see you. Hope you are doing well. It's going. We just literally started. Looking forward to it because I haven't played Duel Links in a little bit, like a week, and we're also play testing one of my favorite decks still, like just making sure everything goes well. How are we doing today, the Remy? Yo, you're summoning. I mean, the cool thing is with Floodgate, it doesn't target Maiden, so I can just get rid of it and not worry about it. So we're gonna go with that one. Also took a small break from Duel Links. Honestly, I don't blame you. Like, sometimes you just have to, like, step away from the game, whether it be Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, Master Duels. Sometimes you just need to take away from it. Kind of mood for it, so I'm here. Yo, welcome. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. But yeah, no, I completely understand when it comes, like, with, breaks and things like that. Sometimes it's, crucial. But yeah, we can definitely get you in for some games if you're down for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to detach a Ghost Trick Alia card to pop the back row, and then we're going to use the detach effect of Farfa to get rid of the monster. Recipes you are unlocked forever once you get them. Nice. I might have to check into it because it actually does sound kind of interesting. Again, I'm always in the interest of like just checking out some new games here or there, so I might look into it, Wolven. All right, sweet. So we're going to also activate Dante's effect. Detach Tour Guide, get for 3. We had a Barbar, Skarm, and Ballista Squad. That's not too bad, actually. Just in case they have, like, a hand trap, because they usually do, we're going to do this. This guy set block attack. I mean, anything is possible. What a mad lad. Like, can you imagine the bluff that they had to throw up for that one? It's so good, right? All right, we're good to just start swinging and going for game. It's definitely a short game, but definitely give you a challenge on short days. Fair enough. I mean, honestly, sometimes for just games like that, where, like, just the challenge of itself is just, the most rewarding part of it. But there we go. I need to check out this player's deck because setting block attack, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Kind of like what the Remy said. What a mad lad. But no, that is definitely interesting. Let me actually get this set up here just in case. So Remy, did you want to do a game or two, or are you just here to kind of watch? It's only $4.99. Ooh, yeah, I'll definitely look into it. Because honestly, a game at like at $4.99, like even if you don't really like it, you can always return it. But again, it's $4.99. It's not like a huge loss or anything like that. Like to be able to have someone else, right? Yeah, of course, absolutely. That's why I wanted to throw out the offer. Yeah, we can definitely get a dual room going. Let me just set up Nightbot so I have it ready. Show you a bit if you like. Yeah, we can definitely look into it. Hopefully, it's not gonna be too late for you. If not, I can always just like look up YouTube, playthrough. But I appreciate that. Spending my NP duels while you do that. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Because again, sometimes doing like the NPC duels are pretty good because it just allows you like hit up like daily requests and stuff like that. This card's normal, so we can add a level 7 or lighter dark. Oh, so they're playing interesting. Some kind of like Dark Magician Chaos deck, maybe. I mean, we actually opened up pretty good. Like we got Tour Guide. We also have yeah, we actually opened up pretty decent. Yeah, we're gonna summon Tour Guide. Because as long as Tour Guide resolves, we probably have game. Oh, yo. Tour Guide's resolving. Let's go. This is good. This is very good. All right, so we're going to go for Dante. Because Dante is just, honestly, just too strong. Just way too strong. All right, so that's good. So we're going to use Dante's effect. We're going to detach Scarm. Hit 3. Damn it, we had another Scarm. Why? That's fine. We're gonna special summon Rubik, and then we're gonna try to do something kind of spicy here. Very, very reckless play, by the way, but very spicy nonetheless. So we're gonna use Rubik as tribute fodder. Take over Dwarf Star Dragon Planeteer. Yo, MST doesn't negate. Let's go. It's so good. MST does not negate. But that makes a lot more sense why they went with Magician of Dark Illusion. Oh, that is actually pretty smart. Oh, that hurts. Dang, I kind of forgot about Magician of Dark Illusion's effect during the, my opponent's turn, but that's fine. That's fine. Oh, that kind of sucks. We just got rid of Rubik then at that point. So at least they don't really have anything kind of like, Magician's Navigation, so that's kind of good. So that's fine. We're going to be so much safe in this point. We're going to grab ourselves a copy of Seer in case Dante gets a nuke next turn. Yo, Asish, welcome, dude. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well, man. How's the weekend treating you? Oh, there's Dark Magical Circle. Isn't that just lovely? I love how I said at least they don't have Magician Navigation. And then they draw into one. Okay, if only we still had enemy control, you could play around it a little bit more, but we kind of don't. See, during your opponent's turn, if you activate a spell, tribute special cards from your hand. Let's see. This card sent to the graveyard. Oh, wait, no. So what's your other effect here? Yeah, I noticed it was under maintenance, which I kind of was thinking about doing Master Duel, but I saw that it was under maintenance. I'm like, you know what? Duel Links, it just works perfectly. If you have activated a spell or trap, you can target a Magician or Dark Magician Grave. Okay, special summon, interesting. First, we're going to try to bait out the Magicians. Actually, they can't. Because they require to send special summon 2, right? Special summon 1 from your hand, then 1. Yeah, so they can't special summon it unless they have space. So that's kind of good to know. We didn't even hit a... Oh, come on, why? Well, actually, this is fine. Because I could just simply special summon, whatchamacallit, Alucard, pop this, so it doesn't have to come out at any point. Destiny Phoenix Enforcer is coming. Yeah. That's great. It's so much fun to see. I cannot wait to just deal with that. It's so much fun. We're gonna go with Alucard. I'm glad it was maintenance since that's why you're doing Duel Links. Right? I mean, honestly, again, these days, I'm kind of more of a fan of the faster pace of Duel Links. But, they're both good for what you want to do. Sometimes you're just in a mood to play one or the other. You don't sound excited. I mean, dude, it's more spell speed 2 destructions. I'll have to see how it goes. Because, again, there's so many negates already, and just it's such an easy engine to splash in, isn't it not? So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna use Farfa's ability. We're gonna banish Magician of Dark Illusion. So that's good. What else can I really do? I'm not excited. Do I dislike it? I mean, I feel like the fact that it's just such an easy engine to splash into could be the problem, but it is what it is. So that's gonna be banished at the end phase. Alucard's gonna be gone next turn anyway, so we might as well just start swinging it with Dante. Yeah, because we already used Seer's Graveyard Effect Resurrection anyway, so it's fine. I mean, honestly, it is gonna be what it is. I don't think I'll really have to worry too much about that, except for like when I do dual, like, you know, rooms and stuff like that. But aside from that, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Yo, Saiyan Teacher, welcome. It's good to see you. Hope you are doing well. And yes, happy Mother's Day. Do not forget to tell your mother happy Mother's Day if you are able to. One man's spicy new card is another man's insult. Yo, that's actually very wise. In any card game, really, that's actually kind of like the agenda, isn't it not? I'm doing pretty good. I almost said metallic. No, I'm doing pretty good, Saiyan Teacher. I appreciate for asking. You know, just playing Duel Links, just chilling. How are you doing? Everything going well today for you? Let's see. Yeah, they're gonna use Magician's Navigation right away because they don't want to have to deal kind of like with what happened before. So we have to deal with that. Synchro Summon. Synchro what? So good. I mean, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bonds Beyond Time abridged movie was actually really, really funny. It was really good. I kind of wish that little Karibo did like, you know, Dark Side of Dimensions abridged, but you know, that'd be a very big project. We're gonna have to wait for deal with DP, but Dragoon is still banned. Free my Dragoon. Yes, I want Dragoon as well. I love Dragoon's card. It's so good. And it's Red Eyes and like Dark Magician. Like, who doesn't like that synergy? This banishes, yeah. You can target one, yeah, banish it. So that's fine. I have no choice to deal with that. I guess we had no targets on that. That's fine. I can make, let's see. I could crash. So I could crash, use Farfa. Okay. Yeah, that's not that fun, actually. That's not that fun. The best part of the the Tenacious D cover was pretty cool too. I agree with you on that one as well. We'll just go with because I want to keep the Farfa in the deck just in case I need to, you know, use one. But yeah, no, that was actually a really good cover too. Like, again, harmonies and everything were just on point. Wait, I could just use Nightmare Shark. Nightmare Shark can attack directly. Why don't I just do that? Just make it simpler for myself. Because initially I was thinking about using Dante, Crash, Detach, Farfa for the ability, banish one of them, but no, like just you know, attack directly. It's gonna be fine. So we're gonna target number 47 to attack directly. Farfa's gonna trigger just in case this doesn't work out as well as I hope to. We're just gonna do it anyway. We'll banish Dark Magician. Why not? All right. Yes. Go to combat. We are gonna swing. Oh, not here, but we're gonna swing directly for game. As long as I don't have a hand trap, we're fine. Hey, let's go. GG. It's crazy how Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge is getting better than the actual dub of the anime. Fair enough. I think the last Yu-Gi-Oh! Like dub I've seen personally was like some of Arc. So I'm more familiar with Zexel's dubbing than Arc V's dubbing, but no, I get that. But yeah, like just after, like, you know, Zexel, I kind of just stuck with the sub. Arc V sub was actually pretty good. I'll give it that. Door. Yeah, just trying to figure out what we're doing here. So, greater room. We'll make it a big room, a very big room. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, definitely some nice stuff for sure. But what I'll do is I'll update the Nightbot thing. I'll also throw it in for chat as well if anybody wants to join in as well. Definitely be more than happy to get some duels in here. Because, like, I feel like I haven't opened up the duel rooms as much as I could be when it comes to streaming Duel Links or Master Duels in general. So it is going to be kind of nice just to be able to throw that up a little bit more, too. Where's room? Command. That's party. There we go. Yeah, there we go. 648739. Sweet. That way, if we just want to, like, you know, do exclamation point room, we good. The biggest room, Asish. We want to make a big room. That way we have very less restrictions in terms of people actually being added into it. The old Fluffy Remy is in. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I should probably hit begin duel too besides grab my drink. But now, like, not gonna lie though, with the most recent set from Duel Links, like, yo, I'm actually really happy with it. Like, we have Fluffle support, we have a bunch of different supports, amazing. Ooh, we're going second, I like that actually. Best of luck, Remy. That's it? Okay, interesting. Draw Exodia. Oh, man, that's awful. Alright, we're gonna do this thingy. So I'm gonna reveal, we're gonna special summon Farfa. And then I'm gonna normal summon Crane because we're, you know, that good of a player. We're gonna special summon Farfa from the Crane's ability. Like, sometimes you just have to do it. You just don't open up with what you need to. You just have to do what, you know, works. So we're going to try making Dante, and hopefully we can be able to mill some pretty good cards. So we're going to go with that. So Dante's going to activate. We're going to detach the Crane mill 3. Oh, that is awful. We could have hit any Burning Abyss and I'd have been happy, but no, we had to hit another Farfa. That's awful. I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, what are you gonna do? Well, what are you gonna do? All right, we're gonna set 2 cards face down. We're gonna proceed to our battle phase, and we're gonna swing at the set card. Oh boy, it's super heavy Samurais. All right, that's fine. Super heavies is a fun deck. I think it's a really fun deck, honestly. It's a fun deck for sure. Magnet. When this card is normal to make a target, one special. Oh, you can special summon one from your hand, then change it to defense mode. Interesting. That's fine. I mean, oh, Soul Piercer. Oh, that is not that good. It's card sent from the field of the graveyard. Because Soul Piercer is really good because it just allows you to basically Stratos for a like, you know, a super heavy samurai. If you control this spell, you can special summon a card from your hand. After this card, special summon this card distributed. Okay. Interesting. Do I really? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. This card said you can add 1 super heavy samurai from your deck to your hand. Gotcha. Okay, so they're gonna go with Shudden Doji. If this card is synchro summon while you have no spells, you can destroy all spell or traps your opponent controls. That is not good. That is very not good. We're gonna have to floodgate that bad boy, and we might as well also Book of Moon as well, just so I can kind of like get at least a little bit of value. So unfortunately, with the way that this deck is built, we do play quite a bit of back row, so just having, you know, board wipes kind of like that is not good for our deck. So because I know with Soul Piercer, there's a few things they can add, but with everything face down, hopefully that kind of gives us a little bit of, you know, things we can do. What does Flutus do again? Let's see. So Flutus targets, you can banish it from the grave. Yeah, graveyard, negate the activation. Okay. You can discard special summon. Okay, so Flutus is actually pretty cool too because of the fact that it also allows you to be able to normal summon it, tribute it, and then special summon another super heavy that's higher level. So that's actually pretty cool. We're gonna banish 3. We hit a far. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna use Farfa's effect here. What is Shudden Doji's defense? I don't think I quite caught that. It's 25. So I can't really deal with that directly attacking. We also milled. Okay, so yeah, I don't really have a way to get around that, so we're gonna have to. Because I don't think I have a way to be able to summon another Dante or, you know, rank 3. So we're just gonna go for this approach. Yeah, we're gonna use Seer's effect as well. Seer, we're gonna target the other copy of Farfa, which will actually be pretty good for later on. Fiendish Rhino Warrior is also going to trigger from the Dante milling as well. And we will send a copy of Scarm. Perfect. Just allows us to kind of like search out for one later. We can go for the 1,000, so that's fine there too. We're going to set that. I don't remember what the defense of that thing is, but I'm assuming it's going to be more than 1k. Yeah, it's 1900. Okay, so Dante can get over it. So we're going to proceed to battle, and we're going to swing with Dante the Travel to Burning Abyss. And then we're gonna attack with Farfa, and then we're just gonna pass turn after that. So Dante's gonna trigger, go to defense mode. Scarm's gonna activate. That is right. With Scarm, we are gonna search. Yeah, I mean that's actually a pretty interesting choice. We're gonna go with this one. Libic, Malabranch of the Burning Abyss. I've always liked the dub. Let's see. So, if this card is synchro summon, you can. Okay, so it doesn't really do much right now. Okay. So we know they have a flutist in hand, or the flutist. Yeah, it's flutist. Let's see. So flutist, he contribute summon and special summon one from the hand, and banish from the graveyard to need the detach one. But let me check out something really quick. Okay, so Trumpeter only can special summon stuff from the grave when, if it's tributed. Okay, so let's see. So they can probably do some things with that. So we're gonna go with Ballista Squad. Getting rid of this, we're going to destroy the Shut-in Doji, and we're gonna use Farfa to banish the Flutist. I don't know if it would have been better to switch it around, but okay. Because I know with Flutist, like they can drop like Big Banking, things get out of hand pretty quickly. Okay, so Dante is kind of like dead now. But what we could do is we can reveal Alich, a special summon him in defense mode. Then we can normal summon a Libic Malabranch of the Burning Abyss as well. And then we can proceed to go for a second copy of Dante and then just try to swing for game. Again, considering the fact that they have, this is like pretty much a purely monster-based deck, I don't know if we're going to be able to do much on this. So we're just going to mill 3. Yeah, Seer's going to trigger. Yeah, we'll definitely trigger Seer. We're going to special summon Farfa from the grave in case we need to do some more banish shenanigans. Yeah, we'll change him to attack mode as well. Set 1 card, then we're going to start swinging, potentially. Game? Yo, they had the Kiteroid all along. I mean, I wouldn't say I knew it, but, you know, sometimes you just have a feeling. But that's okay. Dante's are going to trigger into defense mode, which is good. Scarm's going to trigger, so we're going to see about... We'll grab Rubik. Honestly, Rubik is a pretty good body at 2100 defense for a level 3, so it's not too bad. So we'll go with that one. General Cole. What do you do, man? When this card is, that's his pendulum effect. If you have no contribute this, tribute up to Sue, interesting. Oh, I get it now. So it's kind of like more like a draw sort of card. RNG is bad. I mean, it happens. It totally happens. There have been some games, unfortunately, Grimmy, where I'll like play this deck and I'll still open up with like nothing but spell and traps, which kind of sucks because like we need monsters like do anything. So no worries. We can always do another one if you want for like a best 2 out of 3 sort of deal. Yeah, because I mean, even if you use the Kiteroid in the grave to banish, stop one of the Dantes, we still have the other one from coming up. But GG. You're down? Excellent. I'm down for it as well. And if at any point you want me to change decks as well, you know, just let me know. I am totally fine with that as well. Totally cool with that. That's awesome. Somebody posted something in the games, the Discord, and I kind of saw the Like, they bought, like, an old school strategy guide, and it had a copy, like, not a copy, but, like, the old GameStop sticker. I'm like, yo, that's classic. So going General Cold. If you control no spell traps, you contribute up to 2 super heavy summons, draw 2 cards. And that's actually pretty good, because it basically just becomes like a pot of greed. So I'm assuming, based on the fact that they did that, they're probably good in terms of, like, you know, what is it called? Like, Kiteroid. So what we're going to do is we're going to special summon Seer. Seer's going to trigger destroying itself. Crane's going to activate special summoning back the same Seer. Just so I have a easy, reliable way of making a rank 3. We're going to we're going to make these 2. We're going to make those 2 into Dante, travel the Burning Abyss. Then we're going to go into Dante. We're going to use this effect. We're going to detach Crane. Mill 3, and we hit ourselves a Farfa. Do I really want to banish Dante? No. But we will use Fiendish Rhino Warrior. Fiendish Rhino Warrior is going to hit the graveyard. Do we push for it? Do we push for game? No, because we can't anyway. We can't. Because, well, I mean, technically I could try. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna give it a shot. We'll see. We'll see. And if anything, if it doesn't work out that way, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna set 2. And then we're gonna proceed to battle phase and see if we can go. Yo, no Kiteroid. Let's go. The worst RNG. I mean, it happens. It happens. Honestly, I thought you, like, by doing that play, you were kind of like saying, like, you know, yo, I have Kiteroid, I have protection, but, you know, I get that. It happens. RNG does happen, unfortunately. Let's see. Do I really have any other decks I can play? I mean, probably. I mean, we still have Noble Knights. Noble Knights are still a thing. I also still have Satellars. Having to go first with 3 pendulums, and I had to do that and draw something good. Yeah, it's pretty rough at that point, Thrumi, because at that point you're kind of trying to maintain some kind of, like, you know, card advantage and just have something you can do. And sometimes that's just not the case, right? Because, like, at that point you're just hoping and praying you could draw into something good. But we're gonna switch up the decks a little bit. But I mean, Super Heavy Samurais, like, they can definitely really pop off. Like, honestly, like, one of the deck has, like, it's like a banish graveyard effect that I really do not like because it's, like, such great synergy. So, like, no, the deck is, like, really good. I just need to go second with this deck with a decent RNG to truly do anything. I mean, fair enough. Seems like you opened up much better this time because you got the Flutist to be able to special summon out your Fist. And also, again, you have the protection, which is really nice. I've also never seen this card either, so... During your battle phase, if a Super Heavy Samurai monster destroyed an opponent's monster by battle this phase, you can immediately this effect, sync or summon a monster, including this card. If you have no spell or traps, you can target one Super Heavy Synchro and you control, reduce level by 1 if you do special summon. Wow. Whoa, wait. This shit doesn't banish itself when it leaves the field again, and also you can do it more than once per duel? Yo, Fist actually, that actually seems like a pretty good card. That actually seems really awesome. I mean, I don't really have much I can really do here. So we're going to be setting 2. We're going to summon, yeah, we'll summon Eagle Lily. Oh yeah, no, like, Fist is really awesome. This must be like a newer card, yeah? Like, kind of like a newer card, because I have not seen that card. So it kind of seems like to me it's a newer-ish card. I mean, so they just need to have a synchro to do that. So we're going to go with this. So we're going to get rid of him for now and then just go from there. It was always out, just not really interesting. I'm kind of curious. Super Heavy Samurai Fist. When did you come out? Let's see. So, Super Heavy Samurai Fist. Where is it? Wow. BLLR. That's actually, yeah, that's... Wow, why did I not realize that card? Because that's not an old set. Like, BLLR is a few years old. Let's see. So, you're doing that. Sure, that's fine for now. Man, like I don't know. Like I thought I actually was like kind of like current with the stuff, but I guess I just wasn't. Going with Jade. You contribute the card by tribute one. When this card is normal special, you can change its defense position if you do. Gotcha. Applies attack defense. So it's gonna be 28, and then this thing is gonna be coming back too, which is kind of an not really annoying, but kind of like an issue for us. So we're gonna allow the trumpeter to come back onto the field. We really don't have much of a choice. We're gonna try to book a moon. Jade. Again, that's gonna resolve. Yep, the flutist. We kind of knew that was coming anyway. But I mean, at that point, it's kind of just like a let's give it a chance and hope for the best. Yeah, it's not going to be Shut-in Doji, but it is going to be Warlord. Let's see. Once per turn, you play if you can target one opponent in your controls. Wait. So once per turn, you the player's turn. If you have no spell, you can target your opponent's graveyard, send it to your side of the field, but banish it when it leaves. That is actually pretty good. The fact that you can just yeet other people's spell and traps, that's actually pretty good. So in response, we're going to special summon potentially. Yo, the Book of Moon, but it can't be set this turn. That is not good. I forgot we still had Book. Alright, so we're going to go with Vega. Yeah, Vega. We're going to summon Deneb from our hand. Deneb's going to be able to give us a search, which is awesome. And then we're going to go for... We're going to lose one monster. Okay, so... Potentially. So we're going to go for... Yeah, we'll go for this one. And I think they're kind of done at that point, too. Oh, I forgot about Fist. Because, like, Fist is kind of good for what the Remy said, because it just allows you to synchro climb and just have more things going on. Alright, so that's fine. I refuse to lose! Sure. Part of the cards, let's go. So I can choose to draw anything I want? Kind of busted, if you ask me. So what I will do is I will see about... I gotta be careful what I choose, too. Because I could just yeet it, too. So we're gonna go with that. So... Yeah, we could try that. Try it. Yeah, let's go for it. We gotta detach. We'll detach you. Discard you. Worth a shot. Worth a shot.
I activate a quick play spell.
I activate my spell.
Monster Reborn. We haven't used Vega's effect yet. I don't think so. So we're gonna go with Vega. Vega's gonna trigger, allow me to special summon Deneb. Kind of like the same thing. Though, unfortunately, it kind of sucks. Well, actually, it's not going to work as much as I'd like it to be, but it's still going to be fine. So we're going to special summon Deneb. Let's see. Neb. Okay, so I think this should work technically, in theory. Yeah, it doesn't... Wait, why? All face up, you could detach. Oh! Oh! Yo, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Okay, so I didn't realize that you cannot exceed summon at all after using that effect. Okay, so we kind of... Yeah, we kind of got roasted on that one. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. Oh, that was actually really good. The Remy, that was so good. That was a big oof, Dan. By the way, dude, great to see you. Hope you are doing well. I mean, can you blame me? I mean, look at the text on this boy. You know, I did not realize there was that little clause right there. Yo, GG Remy. That was really, really good. Honestly, like, I didn't expect that to be happening, but that's fine. That's fine. But how's things going, Dan? How was your weekend for you? Anything fun happen? Or did you do anything fun for the Mother's Day? Because that actually was today. I mean, I knew it was gonna, like, you know, just stop me for sure, right? I just did not realize it had that clause. That's kind of like the big oof that, you know, Metallic kind of run himself into, but, you know, it happens. Clearly I'm not, you know, the best Duel Links player, but that's all good. Let's see. We're gonna go just for... I don't really know. We'll go with Deneb. Because, I mean, Deneb just gets us into a search, which is nice. Deneb is always nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then what I suppose what we could do then is you could also set 2 and just pass turn. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. Because, like, Book of Moon is definitely a pretty treacherous card for most decks to deal with. Like, especially against Burning Abyss. Like, if you Book of Moon a Burning Abyss player at the right time, it's pretty much game over at that point, you know? Let's see. So, Magnet's coming out. He's going to be normal special summoning a super heavy from his hand. Which is good, because it's just like a great Ring 4 engine. Oh, it's Soul Piercer. I do not like Soul Piercer. Soul Piercer is... It's a good card. It's a good card. Especially with Trumpeter like that. We're going to Floodgate that. Because at that point they can't... Because, like, I don't think it really activates when it detaches material, because it's not considered on the field, so we should be good. It was yesterday for me in Australia. Made a buttermilk... Yo, that's awesome. It seems like... Again, I didn't realize this, but it seems like kind of like scones are kind of like an association with, like, Mother's Day. One of my good friends in the Discord was mentioning, like, that their job was, like, giving out a lot of, like, you know, he got a lot of scones from his work today. So I didn't realize there was actually a thing associated with that. We can go with Ukulele. So we can, like, you know, do a Foolish Barrel-like effect. So we're going to use Ukulele's effect to send another Deneb to the grave. Should be good. Draw. That's a good card. That's actually a pretty good card. So what I could do is I could normal summon. No, I kind of just want to do this. Yeah, we're just going to go with this play right here. Yeah, so we're going to normal summon Altair. Bring back Deneb. Deneb is going to trigger. Might as well grab the Golden Boy Altair. By the way, I also do want to apologize, but if my power just, you know, cuts off at any point in time, it's due to the weather. We actually have some pretty bad weather, and I do want to apologize for that. But so far, we're doing okay. Just want to give that a heads up right there. What do I really want? That's like the age-old question. What I really need. Yeah, we'll just. No, it doesn't really matter too much, honestly. Because, like, you can make this with the Ptolemy play, or you can also just do it this way. Personally, it's going to end the same result, so we might just go with the original way, with Trevere. So Trevere's effect's going to trigger, bounce everything back, which is pretty pog. We're going to set a card. We're going to use Trevere's effect to be able to detach 1 to randomly snipe a card from his hand. Yo, we hit the Soul Piercer, let's go! And the cool thing about that, too, is because it went from the hand to the graveyard instead of the field, it prevents the surge. I feel so bad, but it feels pretty pog. All right. And then we're just going to pass turn with Trevere on the field. That was pretty solid. And Trevere does float, which is also pretty nice. Like, I don't expect Trevere to stay this turn. I really don't. Especially with the Trumpeter on board like that. Yeah, I really don't expect that holding on too much longer. Oh, Scales. Oh, Scales is good. Yeah, because Scales can simply bring it. Fuck. Bring it back. And Coco, thank you for the 25 bits, man. I appreciate it. You did it, man. You got me at the right time. How are you doing, Coco? It's good to see you. Hopefully, Nightbot is working again. If not, I'll try to shout you out. But dude, thank you again. Hope you had a good stream, my dude. Should be modded, right? Yeah, Nightbot's modded. I'm not too sure why it's not working. Shouldn't Doji. Here it is. Doing good. How are you? I'm a bit more awake thanks to you, so thank you, man. I appreciate that. We're gonna try to activate Oasis. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too late because again, Shudden Doji happens on summon, and unfortunately, Deneb doesn't like stick enough to actually resolve. Uno momento. Gracias, Wolf and Fox. Oh, let's see, because this thing can attack in defense mode and applies damage for defense. Oh, nice. But I mean, Trevere is kind of like, I mean, it's not really doing much. Oh, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. All right, so okay, so yeah, we can do this. So we're gonna normal summon Altair. We're gonna like do the same thing we kind of did before. So Altair is gonna trigger. Yeah. So we're gonna trigger with Deneb. We're gonna search out a final copy of Altair, just to be able to like kind of like have the reinsurance policy, which is really nice. Before we do that, yeah, I'm gonna be a POS, but we're gonna do this too. So we're gonna detach Ukulele, send another card from the hand of the grave. Magnet's okay. Magnet wasn't the best hit, but it's fine. Because I'm afraid that they might have something like a what is it, like Kiteroid? Because Kiteroid just like stops a lot of problems. We're gonna try to get this going off. Yeah, we're gonna detach this. We're gonna send. Yeah, we're gonna send you to the grave, and then we're gonna summon Trevere again, so we can recycle our other Trevere and also, yeah, like just blow everything back. Because I know that Super Heavy Samurai has like a card that like if you attack directly, it like excavates like 5 cards or something. It does some like weird stuff. Yo, appreciate it, Wolf and Fox. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But yes, if you are a part of my chat and not following Coder Coco, definitely go check out Coco. Really good vibes, really good streamer, really good person. We're gonna now go to battle phase and attempt to swing for game. Yo, that's it. Okay. That was close. GG. Seriously, GG indeed. My build is kind of incomplete, so this time I didn't draw most of the defensive stuff. Fair enough. What are some of the cards that you're missing, if you don't mind me asking, Remy? But I'm actually kind of curious on something really quick. Yo, I like how this is also just chilled right here, too. I actually got a copy of Susanoo. This is a very fun deck, but currently right now the next deck I might want to build is just Fluffles, because Fluffles is really fun as well. I'm pretty explosive, too. But super heavy... Do I have a copy of the card? Yes, it's this one, Giga Gloves. I only have one, for example, and it'll be the most annoying thing. Yeah, Giga Gloves is not fun to deal with because, like, you can look at the 5 cards at the top of your deck, then place them on the top in any order. That's really good. And when your opponent declares an attack, you banish this card, activate the top card of your deck. If it's Super Heavy Samurai, add it to your hand, and if you do, the attack monster becomes 0. Yeah, like, Giga Gloves is Giga good. It's really good. Like, usually when I'm playing against any Super Heavy Samurai, is like, that's why I have to, like, kind of be careful. Because, again, that can just wreck your entire plan. Because, like, again, all of their defenses is, like, 2,500, does so much. It's pretty concerning. Oh, gotta check Discord, because Coder Coco paid 5 bits. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for the bits, man. I appreciate you, my dude. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. I guess you're kind of getting you back at me what I did earlier, and I'm sorry about that. Who in chat looked? I mean, here's the thing. I don't, because I'm on Do Not Disturb mode. Because, yeah, like I had some issues when that was actually popping off. Like one of the first time I've ever streamed, like Discord just kept going off. But no, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, Coco. I promise. Unfortunately, we didn't draw like the best opening hand, so we're gonna set 1. We're going to summon and activate Deneb's effect. Deneb's going to allow me to search out something. And then just pass turn. Apparently his dueling is perfect. I mean, Savaldo, I think is his name. He was always pretty cocky, I believe. Trumpeter, it's so good. Sure, that's fine.
Here I go.
Oh, the plays are so good. It's probably gonna be a soul piercer too, or the bow thing. The bow thing. It's so good. Like you synchro summon it with you get searches and stuff like that too. Oh, that's not good. It's Battle Ball. They're both tuners, which means easy synchro climb for our friend Remy here, but we can't deal with that. I'm sorry, I just can't deal with that. So we have to do that. And if memory serves me right, you can't synchro with a face down card. Why can't I use effect? Which one are you talking about? Let's see, you can target one face up monster your opponent controls has a level, send it put to the grave. Wait, you can target one face up, let's see, so you can target one face up monster your opponent controls that has a level, send both this card to the graveyard, especially summon one super who equals that or all those two levels in the graveyard. Yeah, that is weird. That is weird, you should, oh wait, no, I can tell you why. So the reason why you can't use Battle Ball, Remy, is, so technically a face down card, it's not a super, it's not a super heavy samurai, right? So because your face down monster is not confirmed to be a super heavy samurai, the effect doesn't really resolve. Same thing with like, because like with Burning Abyss players, if you play Burning Abyss and your opponent Book of Moons like one of your cards, it destroys all your Burning Abyss. Coco, thank you for the 25 bits, you piece of shit. That timing was perfect though. But yeah, it's because we did the Book of Moon on this, so basically it's not a Burning Abyss at that point, or super heavy samurai. I can't focus right now. Damn it. We'll go with the Neb. Nah, man. Nah, man. You're too good for that, man. But you know, like the Owen Wilson thing, I'm like, you know, this is perfect timing. Let's see. So we're gonna go with alt. Yeah, we're gonna go with Altair. That's fine. We're gonna set. I mean, actually, it doesn't really matter what we're doing right now because I'm just gonna redo it again. Actually, now at this point, now that I realize it, would have been convenient to dodge with the strat. Seriously, like that would have actually been pretty bad because like I saw we were going with that. Honestly, I didn't even know Battle Ball had that effect. They could send your opponent's monster to the grave. Like, I mainly just did that to prevent you from, like, you know, synchro climbing. It was an added bonus, I guess that I would say. Oh, Battle Ball. I mean, technically, Battle Ball would still be... It's a good card, but it doesn't, like, do you much right now because I don't have a monster with a level. But, you know, that's good. We can attempt to swing for game. Oh, not game, but 21. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you, Coco, man. I appreciate you again. Thank you so much for the bits, man. You're an amazing person. I hope you know that. I hope you have a great rest of your week, my dude. We'll have to get together to do some Rocket League at some point. I need to get better. So you normal summoned. So the normal summon, that's going to do the effect. I feel right... No, we're going to hold off on that. No worries, man. Have a good race your night. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Flutist is not a tuner. That's good to know. So we're going to use Alpha Nova. And then this allows me to... So wait, Alpha... So let's see. Wait, when this card... If this card was succeeded, so you can target one stellar monster. Oh, you can even target itself? That's actually pretty cool. I did not realize you can actually target itself with its own effect. I mean, honestly, they'll probably be able to get over it anyway if I get anything, you know, more than whatever. So it's fine. We'll just go for Deneb. So I can be able to get a search. Get that search. We'll go with Vega, because Vega will be able to be pretty good with what we're currently thinking of doing.
Things are about to get more
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, here comes Trumpeter, which is actually pretty bad now that I think about it. Because I think that can go into Chud and Doji, right? Yeah, Chud and Doji. In response, Oasis of the Dragon Souls. Trivia doesn't really matter though, because it's just gonna get sent to the graveyard anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so he's getting summoned. That's fine though, because like what I'm planning on doing is something different that doesn't target. Because like again, Trumpeter is such a great. It's a really great card. But if your opponent, like me, is a scumbag and is doing things that don't target, like it can't do that protection that it usually does. So we're gonna go with the Neb. We'll go with Altair. I feel like Altair grabbing is just like the most safe one we can do at this point. Yeah, we're gonna go into another Trevere, and then we're gonna try to do this. So as long as I don't have like Kiteroid, we should be safe to go for the game. And even if they do, no, actually, yeah, I couldn't win it, but even if they do have it, so we're gonna detach this Magnet. Okay, so yeah, Magnet is gone. Swing. They have Kiteroid. Yo, that's amazing. Oh, that is not that good. Because they can still banish it from the grave. Yeah, they can do that. Okay. Dang, that's actually really good. All right, pass turn. Oh man. Because like, no, that wouldn't have worked. Because I was thinking like if I did activate a card, but that really wouldn't do it because it could still negate one more attack. Wow, what a top deck. Scales is a really good top deck. What are they searching for? Because it's level 4 or lower, so they can get whatever they want, which is awesome. Let's see, so... No, that won't work. Okay, so they're going for Malevolent Sin. That's actually pretty good. Because Malevolent Sin will get rid of my materials, my Trevere. And also, once this thing hits the grave, because it doesn't have any materials anymore, I can't really do too much with them. So Malevolent Sin is actually pretty good. So we're gonna use Heart of the Cards, do the thing, Heart of the Cards, do the thing. I mean, your boy wouldn't mind having an extra this card. So that comes back to me, which is nice. All right, they still have one more, so I gotta keep that in mind. So we're going to, we're gonna normal summon Tribune, and I'm so glad I chose this card instead. We're not going to use this effect because if I do, I can only attack with, Satellar Knight monsters. We don't really need to do that. So we're going to summon Deneb off of, whatever. So we're going to make Deneb. Deneb's going to trigger. I have 20 seconds. Okay. So we're going to do that. We're going to go to our own copy of Malevolent Sin. Because, why not? I just have to do this quick enough, otherwise I'm just not going to be able to do anything. So Malevolent Sin's going to activate. We're going to detach Deneb. We're going to target your Malevolent Sin, putting it into the banish zone. Oh my god. Okay, so swing for game? And I'm assuming they're going to banish, Kiteroid, which is, understandable. It's what it's there for. It's so good. We're not going to use the effect. We're going to swing with Tribute with 4 seconds on the clock. Woo! Okay. That was pretty close. That was pretty close. I'm honestly pretty glad I actually went through and grabbed the copy of Monster Reborn, because if I went with the like Altair play into special summoning, I wouldn't be able to attack with anything else besides Tether monsters. Wouldn't have banished it if all your clock wasn't close. No, it's all good, Remy. Thank you again for the game. It's a lot of fun. Definitely fun GG. It was pretty touch and go there. I don't like losing to timing out. It's sure as hell funny, but just something I'm not really a huge fan of doing. So I'm kind of glad we got to avoid that. Let's see. What else do I actually have here? This is an old variant. I never got to really do much play testing with, as you can tell with the extra deck here. So let's throw in some stuff for Red Eyes and we'll play test that. How does that sound? So what do we got here? So this is a level 6. Is that even working in here? Not really. Whoa, wait. Actually, do I have a... Yeah, we're gonna actually do Red Eyes. But let me see if I can actually come up with a better build. I think we have a more current build than DSOD, Joey. Yeah, we do. We should, anyway. I mean, Exile 4... Oh, wait. Oh, the Invoker strat? Yeah, we're not gonna do the Invoker strat. I feel like Invoked Red Ice is a little bit too nasty, so we're just gonna avoid that. Or, actually... I'll just build it myself really quick. Shouldn't take long to throw together Red Eyes really quickly. Let's see. Hopefully you're cool with that. So while I just throw this together here. We don't need 3 of that. We only need 3 of this. Red Eyes, I believe, is still played at 3. I could be wrong, though. We'll throw these 2. One of these is fine. Since you're using dragons, I'm going to assume that that's the hint. Yo, let's go. Let's see what it is. Can't wait to see what it is. This is actually a fairly decent card, too. So, that's fine. Yeah, 3 of that, that's good. So I kind of want to capitalize off of that, too, which is really nice. And the thing is, you get to kind of, like, see what I'm putting together. So, you get the heads up on that as well, which is nice. Okay, so are these... So, like, I need a level 6 Archfiend to make this work. I mean, technically, this is a level 6 Archfiend, so that would work. Oh, we don't need classic Beast Skull Dragon. Let's go. We'll throw in Slash. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So, okay, I think we're done with, like, the exclusive Red Ice cards. Let's see here. We're going to be playing quite a bit of Spell and Traps anyway. Econ is fine. We'll throw in Book of Moon because I need to validate that, you know, the attempt trying to pull a Book of Moon. Let's see what else we got here. We can go with... Actually, we'll go with this, too. Oh, wait, I must have spelled it wrong. I'll just put in this one, then. I'm not sure if this is still irrelevant, but it's still a pretty decent little thing you can do with AD Changer. What else is there? What other cards do they actually use for it as well? That's fine. We'll just, you know, end it right there. Popular cards. So, throw in a few of those, because we can have Graveyard Synergy, too. Wisdom of the Ancients. Let's see. Oh, yeah. What was I thinking? Keep of the Dragon Shrine. That's right. Yo, Chorus, dude, welcome. It's good to see you, man. Hope you are doing well. How's it going? A lot of keepers. A lot of keepers in chat. This card is at 3. What is the other card that's at 3? Or do I only have 2 copies? Okay, that's fine. So that's good for there. Going goingly? Yo, I'm glad that it's going goingly, because when it's not going goingly, then it's just not going goodly at all, you know? That was so dumb. I guess we could throw in the MSTs. We need to have another Rise Fusion, actually, too. So we gotta change up that a little bit, too. Because, like, we need 2 copies at least of Rise Fusion. 1 is not enough. We'll throw in Retro because it is a summonable target at that point, too. Wyvern is just kind of there for, like, you know, more Red Eyes names, and also, like, you know, just so that we can put the grave. We need a level 6 Dragon type, too. That's right. Where's some good level 6 dragons? I know off the top of my head, one of them that's pretty decent is currently, what is it? The Dark Pulsar Dragon dude. You know who I'm talking about, but let's get a grand scope of these things as well. And also, Remy, I'm sorry if it's taking me a little bit too long to build this, but we'll get it taken care of. We also have Meteor Dragon Rise Impact. I mean, it's a normal monster, so we have synergy with kind of like, you know, the Return of the Red Eyes and everything else. So that's not too bad. I mean, technically, would it work off of Keep of the Dragon Shrine? I think so. See, a level 6 dragon type monster. I don't think it actually works that specifically. And also, the other guy is a level 5, not 6, so not good. Tefnir is kind of good just for having a body, but we're not going to be doing a lot of tributing unless I, you know, use this, but that's very unlikely that's going to happen. So we're just going to try this out, YOLO, see how it goes. That's kind of good, I guess. Yeah, we'll try out this build really quick here, too. All right, so switch out those. We're gonna go for rank 7s here now at this point. So exceeds filter. Oh. Well, we know that's not right. There we go. Yo, Draco Sack. I forgot you were in. Oh, we have 2 copies. That's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, I can throw in another slash. Slash might be a little bit more viable, considering what we're doing here. Let's see. So throw in red eyes. Oh yeah, we gotta get rid of the XC thing. So get rid of the XC thing. Throw in slash just in case I want to make a second copy of that for whatever reason. Sure, we'll give it a shot. Yeah, we're gonna change it to our active deck too. Yeah, let's see what skills that we got here, shall we? I probably should have done that first, and then I can like build everything else out of the way. Discard one of the following cards and change one of the monsters to the original. Sold. Fucking sold. Let's go. We're gonna try Fusion Morph for Red Eyes because that just seems pretty consistent to be able to help what we're trying to do. We gotta add some accessories. We gotta, like accessorize. So we're gonna go with. I mean, this is actually kind of cool. We'll go with that one. Yeah, I like the color scheme. Yeah, sure. The drip, let's go. All right, confirm. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, for the second one. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, let's see if this actually works out pretty decently. I haven't played Red Eyes in like literally years. And that was before like the new stuff dropped. So let's see how this goes. Remy, I appreciate the patience while I kind of throw together something on the whim. This is a YouTube comment section. I'd wait to see what actually happens. Let's go. Let's jump into it, everybody. And if anybody else wants to join in, you are more than welcome to with the exclamation point room. We can be able to get you in to have some duels, have a good fun time. Oh, you're playing Zark. Or is it just Odd Eyes Rebellion? So that's concerning. All right. Joey, let's draw. So we have quite a few options here, which is not too bad. Yeah, we could do this. So we could go with, we're going to send this to the... Yeah, we'll send this to the grave. Why not? Then we're going to search out one of these bad boys. You are ready to swing into action. Well, that's great, man. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, so what do we have actually here? So... A quarter of the effect. That's amazing. I love it. Let's see. This card battles. This card. Okay, so there's plenty of things we could do here, actually, which is nice. But not a whole lot of things I actually really want to do. Let's see. So, I mean, yeah, we'll just. I'm just gonna drop a big monster on board. Hope that's cool with everybody. So we're gonna go with Meteor Black, Comet Dragon. So we're gonna send a Red Eyes Black. Oh, we're gonna send this one. I don't like the art of that one too much. So we're gonna send those two to the grave, and then we're gonna drop Meteor Black, Comet Dragon, just casually, just dropping on the field. I'll probably actually like do some more time, like just invest in like actually making this like into a bit more like consistently good. But honestly, not too bad. We're gonna send a Retro to the grave. Yo, Zilly Separus, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Yeah, I mean, I kind of looked at my Red Eyes build and I realized that there was quite a bit of differences in all the new things that came out. So I decided to try to like throw something together on the spot and see how it works. Are you a fan of Red Eyes as well? We're gonna set that as also in the face down just because we can use it to like kind of like send stuff from whatever. I'll when it gets revealed, we'll kind of talk about why I did that. Joker. I didn't know we were playing Persona 5. Now, like, Joker is such a great Stratos because it just searches out so many different cards. It's just so good. I love it. I use for Skullcrobat Joker a ton in Master Duels with, like, the Pendulum deck that we're playing. So it's actually pretty cool to see all this all in action. So they're probably using to search out, oh, just regular Odd Eyes. Interesting. I'm surprised I didn't say like an Odd Eyes Arc or something like that. But that's all good. So it's a 3 to 8, so they can go 4 to 7. That's, you know, that's still kind of impressive. Because, I mean, they can summon, you know, some really powerful creatures. Because 4 and 7 is pretty much like their go-to numbers.
Carve the arc of victory. My monsters are ready to swing into action.
So they're going a 3.
Put your the spectac-
Yeah, so we're seeing Odd Eyes Dragon, Darama Eye Magician. Dude's pretty buff, not gonna lie. Odd Eyes Saber Dragon, the scars in your hand. Okay, so we don't have to worry about this. When this card destroys the mana, okay, so that's fine. Wait, what? Yo, what is this? Once per turn, you can detach 2 from this card, destroy one face-up card on the field, destroy if it's a destroyed monster. You can make one face-up monster control gain attack equal to the level of rank. Yo, that's pretty bad. But thank goodness we have Meteor Black Comet Dragon's floating effects. Let's see, there cannot be destroyed by battle or card. Okay, we're gonna go with that one. Yeah, so sure. All right, so that thing is at 52. Holy crap.
level evolution.
Okay, so now he's going to be using this as a level to go into, like, Rebellion? Dang. We're going to be OTK'd here. Let's go. And he even summoned Rebellion, like, the really good way. Holy crap. There's no summon effect for that? That's sad. Oh, that is so bad. This thing can make multiple attacks, right? Yeah, it can make 3 attacks. Like, it doesn't even have to be on monsters. He can just, like, keep attacking directly. That's impressive. Yo, the Remy, GG. GG on that one. Yeah, GG. That was really, really good. That was really, really good. We still got a best 2 out of 3. I had a godly top deck, to be honest. Nah, that was skill. That was skill. Oh, look at that error. But no, that was really good. That was really good. I mean, honestly, like, because, again, you don't really get to see that creature busted out, like, you know, so casually. So, like, I am actually pretty happy to see you busting it out normally. I mean, so far with the Red Eyes build, I definitely want to see, like, what other some of the things out there. But I feel like I need to add a little bit more trap as well, because, like, this is kind of sus. Top that the Skullcrobat Joker and Sky Iris. It's really good because Sky Iris, you can, like, you know, you could summon the Skullcrobat Joker and then use its effect to search. You can then use Sky Iris to pop Skullcrobat Joker, get a search for an Odd Eyes card, and then you can also, like, you know, pendulum summon it back and use that for, like, you know, rank 4. So, like, it's a pretty cool little fun combo you can do. Odd Eyes Light Phoenix. During this player, take a tribute to this card. Target it gets 1,000 attack. Okay, interesting. He's a snazzy bird. So they're summoning. Okay. I think I can deal with that. Not bad. Yeah, so we're going to summon this. We're going to go with this. We are going to send... I mean, technically it doesn't really matter too much. We're going to send Wyvern to the grave. I'm going to grab, of course, Red Eyes, you know, Fusion. Red Eyes Fusion is just really good. Sure, we'll go with this one. We're gonna go with Red Eyes Fusion. Unfortunately, I can't make the other card I want to, but it's fine. I guess we're gonna go back with Meteor Comet Dragon at this point too. It kind of prevents me from drawing into, like, you know, some dead cards, which is very important because you don't want to draw on the dead stuff. So we're gonna summon Meteor Black Comet Dragon, which is cool because he's gonna trigger. I get to do a quarter damage to the original attack, so. That kind of sucks, so it's a quarter damage. Because, like, what even is a quarter, you know? 600! Ladies and gentlemen, 600. Why couldn't it just still be half? That'd be fine, but that's okay. Alright, so, again, he can pendulum summon anything he really needs to, so. We're gonna go to combat. It kind of makes... I mean, it doesn't really matter which way we attack, I don't think so. We'll just attack the really well dressed to impress bird, and then we'll just pass turn.
I end my turn. I draw. I set a card.
Okay.
Swing card.
So they're summoning again. This time it's 2.
Join the cast.
So I'm assuming it's, let's see, Dragon Pulse. Interesting. Okay, so they're just kind of like building up a defense. Gotcha. I mean, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Yo, let's go. All right. I mean, technically we actually no, that wouldn't really work. We're gonna hold off on that. So we're gonna flip some of the Black Stone of Legend, which is weird to say out loud. Whoa, wait. From your I thought it was deck or hand. That sucks. Oh man, it's been way too long since I played this deck. I thought it was deck or hand. Oh, that is so annoying. Come on. Yo, Mingo, welcome. It's good to see you. Hope you are doing well. I'm doing good. I appreciate for asking. I need to learn how to read cards, but aside from that, no complaints. How are you doing today? Give a shout out for those who want an awesome streaming experience. Definitely go check out Bingo RSA. Really awesome things. They typically stream like I've seen them stream Power Wash Simulator and some like other kind of like horror like games. They're really awesome. Definitely go check them out. They are also a part of the content organization that I'm in as well, being Ascension. We're gonna get rid of Odd Eyes Light Phoenix because this bird is too dressed to impress. And I guess we'll go for Mr. Dragon Pit. Because the level 7s are pretty, scary sometimes. Then we'll just pass turn. Yeah, no worries. Of course. Of course. Did you have a good weekend? Did you do anything fun for the Mother's Day holiday? So Pendulum Summoning again. Probably gonna... Okay, so it looks like with the dual... I haven't actually played Pendulums in Duel Links. So it seems like you can only Pendulum Summon one from the extra deck. Yeah, Dimension Slice is pretty rough. You can banish it. Like, that's kind of... Because this sets it to Grave to get its float effect, which kind of sucks for me. Yeah, so we're going to see how this goes. A BBQ was nice. Yo, that is amazing. I'm so glad to hear that. Like, I'm assuming it was like just you with like the family just kind of like getting together and celebrating. That's always a good time to do it. And food is a great way to kind of like celebrate stuff like that too. We got to deal with that. How was your weekend? My weekend was good. I didn't really do anything. Like, we kind of like redid our entire bedroom to kind of like make it a little bit more walk-in friendly and less clustered. But I didn't get to like really do anything for my mother, unfortunately, because we live in different states. Like, I live on the West Coast and she's kind of like more in the middle, so we're like, hundreds of thousands, if not, thousands of feet away. So, but it was still a good weekend to say the least. We're gonna send one red ice from our graveyard to the deck, so we can be able to shuffle it back. We're gonna set this. I can use this now, which is good. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So, yes, we can make Archfiend Black Skull of Dragon. It's so good. This card, you can target a normal monster to shuffle and be able to inflict damage equal to half. Okay. I won't be able to win anyway. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go with that one because I actually want to play this card too. We have the same with the also. My parents live about 13 hours away. Yeah, like, because like as much as like it'd be great to like have them over, just sometimes it's not feasibly possible. Because 13 hours away, that's still a long time. Like, I think when because if I remember correctly, when my mother and my family drove out to come to my wedding, I think it took them several days, and sometimes we can't just drop everything and do that sort of thing. Especially with like me, for example, because I just recently started a new job, so of course like I can't take out too much PTO and whatnot. I'm actually really happy we have this bad boy added into the game as well. Red Eyes needs some new support, but I'm happy that we still got anything. Let's see, so they're Pendulum Summoning Dragon Pit and Odd Eyes Dragon. That's still level 7, yeah? It is. That's not good. We're going to use the effect now because I want to have some kind of, flotation sort of thing. They can make Rebellion, but it won't get its special, like, attack everything kind of effect. At least I don't think so. Because they have to use an Exceed, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, they're going with this dude again. You detach the target with its monster, destroy it. Then if you do, oh, that's so okay, sweet. I think it's as big as Texas, so maybe it's smaller. Oh, wow. I thought it was actually much different. I'm sorry, like, cause yeah, like I think on most maps, like we've seen, like I know like the globe map is like the most accurate in terms of like how like the size of like the locations, but yeah, I mean that's actually kind of cool. It's not like it's like the size of Texas. I had no idea actually. Thank you for sharing on that information. I mean, what I could do, that's 35. Okay, so we can do, how many rides we got in the grave? We have, I mean, that's not gonna work. Well, actually, wait a minute. We have 1, 2, okay, that actually should work. So we're gonna summon the Black Stone of Legend. We're gonna tribute the Black Stone of Legend. Because fortunately for me, let's see. This is a quick effect if this has a dragon type material. Oh, that is awful. I mean, that's actually cool that it's a quick effect if it's a dragon material, but like, for me, it's actually kind of bad. I may need to get a copy of this guy because this is actually a pretty sweet card. We're going to activate the return of the Red Eyes. We're going to bring back Red Eyes number 2. Yes.
We're gonna fight together till we're champions.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like what we do. Let's see. So unfortunately, we don't have like things like Big Eye in this deck, unfortunately. So we're gonna try to do this, maybe? We'll find out what happens. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, good to know. And that makes sense, because I know some places are just like divided, like, either, like, I know like Canada, for example, has like provinces, not like states or anything like that. And some other places have like, like kind of like you mentioned, countries. So that makes a lot of sense. And he gets a boost too, so unfortunately we got a pass turn. Though, fortunately, this is treated as a Red Eyes monster because we summoned it with fusion, so I can kind of like float other monsters. They no longer have materials, which is nice too, but they still have their scales. 60 million? Wow. Yeah, I mean, for sure. Especially for the fact that it's like, not even bigger than Texas, give or take. That's still pretty insane. Because like with Texas, according to this is only 29 million back in 2019. So wow, that's gotta be, that kind of sucks. I'm sorry. Because like that's nearly double. And for like, the space it's smaller. Oh wait, why didn't it let me get to use this? It's a Red Eyes monster, so why didn't it let me do it? Weird. Interesting. Nah, they got it. GG. Performance Pal Sleight Hand Magician. That's awesome. GG, Remy. GG. Good job. I'm gonna use the restroom really quick, but we'll definitely jump in because I see Zilly in chat. I'm sorry, not in chat, but the table. But we'll definitely jump into that duel. So I'm gonna BRB really quick, and then we'll be able to jump in with the duel with Zilly. Okay, sorry about that. Just really had to go use the restroom. That was a rough start with my hand, but thankfully was able to recover. What was rough about it? Like, did you initially think like you were bricking or something, but it was able to play itself out? Because sometimes that's just, you know, how card games in general can be. Because, like, sometimes you open up with what you think is a brick, but it kind of, you know, works out, I would say. Couldn't exceed. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yo, I like that Duelist Kingdom playmat. I might actually have to... Is that from the newest event? And also, Zillia, I want to thank you for the patience. I really do appreciate that. Interesting. I don't even know what they're playing. We'll have to see what we can actually do here. I mean, we actually have quite a few options. But I'm going to go with the tried and true. Just busting out Red Ice Fusion, because I just love the card so much. Still, the quarter is just kind of annoying. I think I might actually opt to change one of the cards, maybe with either the Dark Sealed Hex Fusion or Beast of Talwar, so I could just instantly go for Archfiend at any point in time. Let's see, I mean, I could... yeah, so I guess we can go with this guy. 1625, let's go. It's always so weird seeing numbers like that. But I'm glad I was able to work out. And honestly, it's really cool seeing that type of deck play out anyway, because again, like, unfortunately, like, you know, sometimes not playing, like, unless you're, like, doing, like, duel rooms and stuff like that, you don't really get to see that much variety in Duel Links these days. But, I mean, you know, I get it. I totally get it. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just pass it. Swing and see what they're playing. Gleave of Phantom Drag. Oh, they're playing the Golden Castle of Strongberg. I haven't seen that in forever. This virus, you can target one card in your opponent's spell trap, destroy it. I mean, that's actually pretty good because it just pops something upon summon. I think it's pretty good.
You're up. My turn. I draw a card.
But let's see. Because, I mean, I know sometimes, like, people use the Golden Castle of Strongberg as, like, sort of like an engine or other things going on. So we'll see what actually happens. Interesting. We're going to use Return of the Red Eyes. Might as well just, you know, bust it out now. We're going to go with Meteor Dragon Red Eyes Impact because that's a pretty solid protection ability that is actually really nice if you can actually get it on board. Let's see. Yeah, so we're going to normal summon him again. So now we actually have the effect online where other Red Eyes monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. We're also going to activate Return of the Red Eyes itself here to go with Red Eyes Black Dragon. I mean, they can still be targeted, but they can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, which is kind of important. And this now puts us at quite a bit of damage on board. If this does contact, we're good. But of course, you know, with Duel Links, you could still expect to see things like Karma Cuts and things of that nature. Forbidden Land. I mean, yeah, Forbidden Lands is a card too. But because we did 16 or 625, we might still be able to do something. Yo, Veil. I haven't seen that card in a while either. But Veil is good. Veil is good. Because, like, Veil protects you from basically dying. When you take battle damage, you can special summon this card. Then if you gain life points to the damage that you took, it's basically, it just replenishes your life. That's nice. Especially if you're playing decks that, like, you know, have, like, effects to trigger upon life point gains. It is pretty nice. So, Heart of the Cards. Destiny Draw is online. Divine Wind of Mist Valley. Oh, God. There used to be, like, some, like, I wouldn't say if there were infinite locks, but there were some shenanigans you can do with this deck. You target a wind monster, you return to your hand once per turn, but when you control is... we're going to stop this before it gets out of hand. We're going to see how this goes. So Book of Moon is going to be nice because it can't, like, you know, use Harpie Dancer's effect to, you know, constantly bounce it back and forth. Oh, speaking of... That's cool. We're gonna attempt to go for game now here at this point. Even if they have a battling boxer veil, it won't. Okay. GG's Elliot. GG. Time for game 2. But interesting. As soon as I saw the Castle of Strongberg, I'm like, okay, we gotta keep an eye on this. We gotta keep an eye on this. And I'm actually kind of curious because again, like the Castle of Strongberg and also Divine of Windmist Valley, all very, very interesting. Because I remember players used to like, exploit that card, a bunch of like, like Harpies Dancer to like do some pretty crazy shenanigans. So, but GG's indeed. Gotta say, I love the deck. Just seeing variety is always the coolest thing with Duel Links. And even Master Duels too, for sure, these days as well.
Huh? Is it really you? If you are a true duelist,
I expect nothing less but the best of your strategies. Let's go! Pretty interesting opening hand here if I do say myself. So we're gonna go with Red Eyes Fusion because I have no originality whatsoever. We're gonna send this one and also, of course, this one because we have no choice. It's a level 6 dragon type. I play 1. You know it is. I mean, because like I thought about playing Tefnuit because Tefnuit would work really good with Archfiend of Lightning, but unfortunately, it wouldn't be enough. Birdie for 450. Let's go. And that's gonna be it for me, dog.
I draw a card from my hand.
Oh no! This is gonna be shenanigans ensues. Because again, once per turn, when a wind monster controls, it returns to the hand. You can special summon a level 4 wind from your deck. Summoning from the deck is just super powerful. And also, especially with this, yeah, that's actually really good. That is, because they can also destroy one of our spell and traps on the field. So we're going to use Return of the Red Eyes really quickly here because I want creatures. Sure, we'll go with the regular Red Eyes. Might as well. It's a little bit of a bigger boy, so we can drop him on the board too. Give me that Duel Links digitized version of Red Eyes Black Dragon. Yeah! It's so good. Now's the time. Red Eyes hits the grave. Yeah, we're gonna do that as well. Like the cool thing is, because it hit the grave, I can also summon an effect as well, because they're not like you're limited to only once per turn effect. Like you can do either or, which is really nice. So we're kind of good. We're kind of good on that one.
Now's the time. I synchro summon a
Miss Valley Shaman, that was a little special summon. Interesting. So with Zeta, once per turn you can play your turn, you can target one special summon monster opponent controls face of attack, but just both that and this until the end of the phase. Oh, so it's basically the same thing as Gamma, but a level 7 variant. Interesting. I mean, I'm not too thrilled about that, but it is what it is. It only gets banished if it's face up in attack mode. It also kind of makes sense to go after Red Eye's Impact, because if this card stays in the field, the protection is just really strong, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's see. So it's 25. They also have a backboard too now as well. Let's see. This card's normal special, so you can target one spell or trap in your opponent's spell zone, destroy it. Okay. Interesting. I'm assuming because this is gonna banish that too. Okay, so this is how much? 15, 39. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna use Monster Reborn and grab Glyph the Phantom Bird. Because it seems like they might be relying quite a bit on this trap back here. So I'm going to see what I can do to kind of like deal with it, you know? So we're going to special summon him. We're going to use his effect to get rid of the trap. Or attempt to, anyway.
Now's my chance.
Treacherous! Oh, that is very treacherous indeed. It's a good card, though. Definitely a good card. So red eyes and okay. Yeah, I mean, I kind of expected that, honestly. And that's probably the best way to go about it too, because again, this dude has a float effect. Floating effects are really nice. We're gonna use keep the dragon magic's effect. We're gonna discard. Don't look at the card and keep your dragon magic, and then we're gonna be able to grab this back. I can't use this because again, this was made at a weird time. Because like again, technically with what we have available for Red Eyes Fusion, this shouldn't have that clause, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go to combat, swing with keep the dragon magic. We're gonna be able to get our copy of our card back too, eventually, which is nice. Oh, the veil is so good. All right, pass turn. Yo, wait, whoa. Yo, that's actually amazing. The fact you can use Battle and Boxer Veil and still cheese with what is it called? The Destiny Draw thing. That's kind of insane. I love it. That's actually pretty awesome. Yeah, so we're gonna use Harpie Liddy Dancer to be able to bounce itself back to trigger Divine Wind of Mist Valley. Unfortunately, with Mist Valley, I wasn't able to actually get rid of it because it only could go for the spell and trap zone with Gift the Phantom Bird. Dragon Dark Spear. Once per take tribute, one special summon. Interesting. So they're summoning back. Is it the bird? Oh, it's Mist Valley. Once per turn, you can target with a monster you control. Have this thing. Ooh, interesting. So yeah, I see where they're kind of going with Mist Valley Shaman along with this. They could just make it go bigger, and also just like return things like Battle Box or Veil, because it doesn't have to be a wind monster. It could be any card. So you can kind of abuse the hell out of Veil if you really wanted to. But they're going with the Ancient Pixie Dragon. Let's see. So once per turn, you can target one face-up attack with this monster. Destroy it. Yeah, that's good. Just barely by 100, but GG, Zilly. GG, that was really good. I also like the fact you can also bounce back a field spell, because you can always just activate the field spell the next turn. So GG, really good deck. I actually really like that deck. It's interesting because it has like a bunch of different synergies with like other cards. Like, I like it. It's pretty interesting. Might have to look into that actually. Is that like your own list, or is that something you kind of came across in different streamers and stuff like that too? We have time for a few more, like maybe a match or two, or one more game or something. Let's see. So we already played the Death out of Stellar Knights and Noble Knights in the past. I worked on it. It's really good. It seems like it's a really fun deck to use too. Like the synergy it has is very, very nice. I'm really impressed with that. I think it turns out really well so far. How consistent would you say the deck is? Like, do you have any issues bricking, or is it pretty consistent across the board? Let's see. Actually, we'll go back to what we started off with. We were playing the game earlier with Burning Abyss. We'll jump back into Burning Abyss, because like this is kind of like the deck I'm going to be playing quite a bit for the next foreseeable future, until I can finish either like a really solid Red Eyes build I'm loving, or even maybe just like Fluffles or something. But I gotta say, the deck turned out really awesome. I also got his Legends 3 with it. I mean, that's amazing. That is really awesome. Even just getting it to Legends is still pretty cool, too. Roll Eyes really helping on Destiny Draw, though. I mean, I can see that. But I mean, the thing is, like, what you're seeing with, like, what I've been seeing with the deck, though, like, you can pretty much be cheeky with Destiny Draw, and also, like, things like Battle Box or Veil, to the point where even using Destiny Draw isn't much of a risk, because you can just restore the life points you lost. And because, again, like, having a monster with, like, 4,000 attack or 2,100 for direct attack is pretty rare these days, too. So we're going to special summon Seer. Normal summon Skarm. Or Crane, I'm sorry. Grab this dude back. Chill in defense mode here. We're going to set 2. And then we're going to go into our Dante plan. Defense. There we go. And then what we're going to then do is we're going to detach 1 Crane. Such a good birdie. Such a good birdie. Oh, yo, we hit it. We hit the Scarm. There we go. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. But we also milled our tour guide. That is very sad. Scarm's going to activate, allow me to get a copy of Farfa. Sure, Farfa's fine. I was really hoping to go for Seer. I mean, not Seer, but tour guide, but it is what it is, you know. Unfortunately, RNG just, you know, it does you like that for sure. Yep, it does activate indeed. Yeah, that's fine. Oh man, multiple. Oh man, full back row. I don't like that. Yo, let's blind MSD. Going for the first one like a champ. Oh, I mean, getting rid of a Tretch isn't too bad. Definitely not too bad. Because Tretch can be very treacherous, if you know what I mean. Like, treacherous trap hole. It can be very, very treacherous. You got to be very careful. Let's see. So we're gonna activate Dante Travel in the Burning Abyss. We're gonna detach Seer. We're gonna mill 3. Oh, the mills are just not with us today. Wait. Why didn't it allow me to special summon? Because, oh wait, do we detach, oh, okay, there we go. I was about to say, like, what? Bro, why was that activating? There we go, now we're good. Alright, so we're gonna go for, you know, Scarm, Metal Wrench of the Burning Abyss. Now's the time. And then we're gonna drop Barbar. See if that sticks though. Let's see. Okay, so he's good for now. We're gonna try with Alucard. But then that's just a lot of back row. My anxiety can't really deal with that. And the cool thing is, because we already did a MST on the Tretch, even if they had a second copy of Tretch, it's no longer live, which thankfully, because that's just too much sometimes. We're going to attempt to go for the one closest to the extra deck this time. Fiendish Chain. Interesting. It activates! So Alucard is kind of stuck at this point, which is, you know, kind of, it is what it is. Dante, enter battle phase. We're going to attempt to swing at the bird. Okay, cool. So that actually went through, which is nice. So we're going to go to our end phase. Dante will shift into defense mode, and then we'll pass over to him. Scarm is going to activate, though, because I keep forgetting about that during the end phase. And I'm thinking right now we probably want to check what we have on board. We can still detach for cost, which is nice because we always use Barbar, but I kind of want access to... I mean, Livic's kind of nice. We have Scarm in the graveyard that we can always recur with Dante, Travel to the Burning Abyss, which is fine anyway. So we don't really need to focus on grabbing a Seer from the deck anyway, because we can just recycle. We could just recycle as normal.
My turn is done. Here I go.
They... I don't like the sound of that. They might actually have a Veil or something. So we're going to put him in the grave. We're going to detach to be able to just, you know, use his effect. It's going to get negated, but we're still detaching for cost, so Barbar is going to trigger, which is nice. Let's see. We don't need to have that many Seers in the grave. And we can also get rid of this, too. So we can be able to burn for, like, what? 300 or something like that? Yeah. Yeah, we gotta set that. Unfortunately, we're also kind of like in a weird spot where I can't... Because, like, unfortunately, Alucard is just going to kill any of my Burning Abyss monsters in my hand, so I can't really do too much on that. So we're going to attempt to swing. They might use Veil or something. Or not. All right. Out of the cards. we're gonna go with Destiny Draw, which is just such a good ability. Honestly, like, if there's ever like an ability that is not like, you know, super specific for a deck, I usually just throw in Destiny Draw. Because the fact that you can tutor any card in a dire situation is just really strong. Divine, oh, this could be bad. It is possible this could be access to a copy of Forbidden Lands here, but even if that is the case, we did discard a copy of Farfa, which I can banish. Yes, okay, so we're solid. So, yeah, even though the fact they have access to Harpie Dancer, which can't be affected by spell traps, but Farfa isn't a monster, so we can always, you know, banish with Farfa. So that's pretty good. But again, we're still at the problem with Dante. Just, because even Dante without his effect can't really do much in this one. Yeah, that's not that good. The Venus Chain was definitely pretty solid on that part as well. Wait, he can't attack, right? Let's see, negate the effects while that is also that face up monster cannot attack. Yeah, so go and change battle phase, which is fine. We're gonna set one. Dante, swing into Harpie Lady Dancer. We're gonna use Dante's effect. I need to get some other things going on the board. We're gonna grab. How many? Let me check this really quick. So we have one Seer in the Grave, one in the Banish, and one in the deck. So, or one in the grave, I should say. We'll grab Farfa. Because Farfetch'd is going to be really good in this situation as well if we have any other discard trap outlets in the future. Especially the fact that they have, you know, Harpie Dancer along with Divine Wind of Grievous Valley. Because that's like what kind of like pushes things off into the direction of like really spicy territory. Because I like especially summon a level 4 or lower monster from the deck. Yeah. Like this is a really good synergy. No, that's fine. Because like the thing is, that's pretty cool too. They can use Mist Valley Valken to be able to like bounce like, you know, things like Fiendish Chain to recycle the use out of it. It's really good. Honestly, it might have been better to use it there, but it is what it is. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna use it to be able to kind of like get some use out of it. Yeah, kind of like what I mentioned. Yeah, like the fact that you can just like recycle your copy of whatever it's called is actually pretty cool. Yo, Wolfen, thank you for the shout. I appreciate that. I mean, honestly, this is a good time as ever to be able to get this card out. So we're gonna use Galaxy or Cosmic Cyclone to be able to banish that. Yeah, maybe we get special summon Libic and just go from there. Yeah, so special summon Libic. We're gonna normal summon Farfa. We're gonna go for this play instead. I was thinking of normally going for like the Dante play, but this potentially might be it. Unless they have like, you know, Kite Warrior or something like that, it's not. Then we're good. So we're gonna target Nightmare Shark for the additional, you know, attack effect. We're gonna use Farfa's effect anyway, just to banish, I guess, Falcon. Why not? All right, so battle phase. And then we're going to swing directly, potentially, for game. Yo, GG, let's go. Zilly, GG. That was really good. I mean, you got the match, but I was able to go through that 1v1. Let's go. Because, yeah, like, I wanted to make sure I can, like, you know, go for the clean at that point anyway. Because, again, if you don't attack directly for game, the biggest problem may be, like, the fact that the Balance Boxer Veil, which is really good. Veil is super good in the deck, and the deck performs really consistently and really good. Thank you for the game, Zilly. I do appreciate you. Unfortunately, now, though, I do have to end the stream here. We got to call it a night here. But again, everybody, thank you so much for the games. Thrimi, thank you. Zilly, thank you as well. The next stream that's going to be happening is going to be on Tuesday. With Tuesday, considering that we did finish off, you know, Yoshi's Crafted World, I'm not 100% sure we're going to be streaming on Tuesday. I'll probably throw up a vote or something in the Discord to get some ideas going. Okay, cool. Nightbot is just being slow, but it's working. So If you want to be a part of a growing community, definitely join the Discord. We have a lot of fun there, talk about games, anime, a little bit of everything. Plus, you also have like a choice to kind of like vote for what I actually stream online too. So always welcome to have new awesome members of that community as well. Everybody, that's it for me. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Stay safe, stay awesome. I appreciate you. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next stream. Thank you.